In northeast Nebraska, in the small town of Morse Bluff, lives royalty. In fact, some call her the Queen.
Yes, I earned the title of Kolache Queen.
For over 50 years, Nadine Rosick has been mixing, kneading, and baking delicacies that have traveled the world.
I received an order from California, and they wanted 30 dozen kolaches for this wedding. Well, a lady from Omaha, she comes over here and she picks up the kolaches and puts them on the airplane, and they still got there for the wedding in the afternoon. This prevents my liquids here to make a mess. There we go. Now we don't.
Now, Nadine, how did you learn that trick?
My cabinets were spotted.
Rosick gets requests for every type of occasion.
The other day I had a funeral to do, and they wanted 15 dozen kolaches. We bought 28 sacks just the other day, and they'll be gone before long.
And the quantity of the order never deters Rosick from taking the job.
I did 1,500 kolaches for a priest when he was ordained, yeah. But I worked through the night and day. But boy, I'll tell you, those hands really went. That's my favorite spoon, and that thing's about 25 years old. And I love it.
Nadine Rosick's marketing approach is simple.
I have never advertised, never. It's just from mouth to mouth, you know. I never did package up anything. And when they would buy the baking from me, they took them, you know, without being put in a package, because that's a good advertisement. People noticed, what is she carrying in her hands, see? And where did you get those, see? We're going to leave it rise to the top. And you know, all your recipes say till double.
Sometimes just the word kolache brings on throngs of fans.
We stopped at this marvelous restaurant, and there were 3 guys in there that had come out dressed up fit to kill. And they saw kolache on this license plate. They ran to the car. Do you have kolaches in the car? I said, no, I don't. This is kind of small.
Though Nadine Rosick doesn't always carry kolaches in her car, it is likely that there's always a pan baking in her old farmhouse in Morse Bluff. Many of her customers come directly to the house to pick up the delicious treats. But don't expect Nadine to break her rhythm to stop and chat.
This is a different kind of a pan. I always tell them to pick up the order on the porch. And because if I get them in the kitchen, you know what I mean, is they want to bother me and visit, and I love it though. But I'm running 3 pans of different like kolaches on one rack, and then sweet rolls in the second rack, and the third rack is caramel rolls. So I gotta watch that closely. Yeah, so I don't have time to visit. No.
All of that kneading and working with dough has taken its toll.
See, I got that rotary cuff this bad there. And I've got carpal tunnel in my hands. In fact, I had carpal tunnel surgery, and it didn't plan out just right. And so it's kind of hard, you know, to pick up the dough and shape it. But some way, somehow, I managed, but it was my own fault. See, I was supposed to squeeze a ball, and kolaches come first. The first time I'm using this pan here, the bottom is kind of white, and it cost me a fortune. Well, I know where this pan's going. In the junk pile. Okie doke.
While Nadine is happy to bake you her famous kolaches, don't expect her to give you the recipe.
I can't. Not even to my grandchildren. You can't find that recipe in a cookbook. It's something that I just put together, you know. Just kind of taste it, you know, and add this and add that. And by golly, it sure worked out good for me. Come and get it. You bet.